So you know what today is? Today is a beautiful day. Today's one of those days where you compare all the other spring days to it. It's warm, but there's a nice cool breeze. The sky is blue, just as blue as it can be. Flowers are blooming. There's a faint smell of somebody mowing their lawn off in the distance. There's that fresh cut grass smell. Today seriously is one of those spring days that you remember and compare all the rest to. Kind of like that orange. You eat that one orange and then you sort of compare all the rest of the oranges to it. That's what today is, yeah.
So it's a Saturday, which for me means a cake delivery because it's wedding season, and more often than not, I'm gonna have a cake delivery on a Saturday. That's just my weekend. Anyway, I am packing up my crash kit, and for those of you who aren't a cake artist, your crash kit is basically what you pack should a mishap happen to the cake. Not like it falls on the floor and like crumbs are everywhere. That's game over. But if like something gets nicked or bumped or something and you have to touch it up. If you don't pack the crash kit, something bad's gonna happen. So you have to pack that crash kit. And I've never had to actually use my crash kit. I pack it and I unpack it when I get home. But if I don't bring it, I know that's the one time that my freaking cake is gonna have a huge issue and I'm gonna be like, ah! In my crash kit includes extra icing, palette knives, brushes, and touch-up tools. These are sugar shapers. They're amazing. They saved my life. Paper towel. These are some of the details I want to add at the venue so that they don't fall off on the way there. Because my work week never works out like I wanted to, I was up until like 2 in the morning last night finishing this beast of a cake. It's a hideaway cake. So the front of the cake is going to be all like nice with birch bark ribbon, looking all like real and stuff. And then bam, at the back, the guy likes heroes. So there's the bottom 2 tiers. Top tier is all boxed away. You could get a sneak peek. And I'm gonna put it together all at the venue. And of course, I'll vlog there too because I am gonna be there nice and early. So I actually get a chance to vlog without like guests like moving around and thinking I'm all like unprofessional and stuff. See you later. See you later, buddy. You stinker.
Daddy.
You want daddy?
Yeah, daddy.
You're gonna hang out with daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I gotta go. Cake's in the car.
All right, I'll see you later. Have a safe trip.
Have fun with the kids. So I'm actually headed to a barn. This is like a wedding venue that they've completely renovated to be like a barn that can hold weddings in like a totally legit way. It's not just like, here you go, here's a barn, don't mind the cows and the poo and the smell. No, it's actually really gorgeous and the drive there is actually not that bad. It is so hot right now. I get here and you can see, I don't know if you can see me sweating. It is so hot, it's ready to melt the butter. Which means I can't set up the cake right now. There's no way, it won't last. It's a buttercream cake filled with cream cheese and strawberries. It's gonna be like melting, like the Wicked Witch of the West when she gets water poured on her. And the cake will be like, no, there's no way. So it's in the fridge downstairs. And I'm waiting at least an hour, if not more, to set up this cake like last minute, so at least I get to eat it. I am downstairs in the basement of this barn, and it is still hot in here, this room. They've got like all their like stuff for the cold drinks and stuff, and there's a fridge, which is where my cake is. I just talked to the bride. I feel sorry for her, because she's got to wear like a ball gown sort of dress and I'm melting just in my chef coat. Anyway, I'm gonna set it up in the fridge and then they're going to take it upstairs to the barn, but they're gonna have to get like 2 groomsmen to carry it because it's gonna be like 50 to 80 pounds. So, yeah, of course, it's gonna be really hot for like a big wedding cake. Why couldn't it be cupcakes today? That'd be easy. So this is where my cake would be right now if it weren't so hot. They're getting married right now. My cake's in the fridge and I've gotta go. There's nothing I can do, but the caterer's gonna set it up and cut it, so. Well, that was stressful. It is so stinking hot today. It's like 30 degrees in the shade. And with humidity here in Ontario, it feels like 38 degrees, which stinks for a cake. Like, it would have melted if I had set it up. This is the first time, I have to say, I feel like such a noob right now because this is the first time that I've ever had to actually set up a cake on a hot summer day. I guess I was just lucky last year. I mean, there were hot days, but I had to set them up in air conditioning. So I've just been like, I don't know, skipped by the hot weather curse. I have no idea. And I felt like such a noob in front of all these other people who've like, yeah, I've been doing this for 16 years or blah, blah, blah. And they all knew exactly what to do. Like they were talking, actually the one guy was telling me that other cake companies that he knows of, they'll bring the cake in at like 5:30, right before like they're gonna cut the cake. Although 5:30, that still would be too early on a hot day. So I don't know what he's talking about because people don't cut the cake until like 8 o'clock at night. And on a day like today, 5:30, it's still gonna be stinking hot. The sun's still up. Yeah. Anyway, for 16 years, what does he know? I don't know if you can see how bumpy it is right now, but oh my god, this part on the way there, I couldn't even vlog it because I had to drive like 20 kilometers an hour looking for all the potholes with the cake.
Alright, so as you can see, the old girl's back from her delivery. It was a long day. Like, she was supposed to be home for like 3. She was home for 5:30. She ended up having to stay a lot later. I'm not sure if she's told you, but she had to stay a lot later to make things work out. Otherwise, the cake was gonna melt. To make a long story short, there'd be like a melted wedding cake. Because if it's hot enough to melt butter, then it's hot enough to melt buttercream. So she had to stick around, and it was a really, really stressful, frustrating time for her. In the end, we just got pizza, as you can see. She didn't cook anything, and I don't blame her. And I didn't cook dinner. Yeah, right, that would have been a disaster. I went to chef school, and I still suck at making real food. So she brought home pizza, and she's just exhausted. She's got a pounding headache. I've got a headache too, but hers must be really bad if it's putting her to sleep, if she's going to sleep. So I'm just gonna end it here. I didn't record any other footage, by the way, today. Like, I recorded what you saw, the footage like outside in the garden and stuff like that, but I didn't record anything else because the kids have me hopping. It was one of those days where the kids are just all over the place and you're like chasing them around. You barely have a second to sit. And then when I did, I was like, I'm watching a movie. And so that was my day. I didn't vlog anything because I didn't vlog anything. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, that makes me happy. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought about it. If there's a thought you have rattling around in your head about it, and let us know. So anyway, that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. And remember, if it's hot where you live, turn on your air conditioning. And if it's not, I don't know, shove ice cubes down your pants. Goodbye.